Wow. Welcome, greetings, and welcome to the main event with Kevin and Mia. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Mia.
And this is season 3, episode number 91. Wow. The conversations that take place before we go live.
See, I told you need to have the camera back.
I actually thought about, because I have acquired a neat little tripod that I could put the Geek Pro camera on. But for whatever reason, I can't seem to find the batteries and charger for the Geek Pro.
Oh, Frank says, I'm here, guys, enjoying a nice, fat, juicy steak while I watch the show. We just had some
big, fat, juicy burgers.
Juicy burgers.
Mergers.
Yum. Yes.
Welcome to the show, Robert Cowdery Jr.
Made in the air fryer. Those
Yes.
cook some juicy burgers. There ain't much you can't cook in one of those darn things.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Juicy. I like juicy burgers. I'm going to put our logo up there on the top because, well, it should be
man, you're so fancy.
well, you know, I do what I can.
You're so fancy.
So, if anybody in the audience is somebody that has never joined us before, welcome. And welcome to those of you that are here every week. I'm going to start off the show because I told this individual that I would do so. So, story time. Hold on. Story time. I didn't have time to put up the picture.
Oh.
So, okay. So last week, or the beginning of the week, this weekend sometime, I went to Lowe's. Now, I was looking for something else, and I've been looking for a hand truck for a while now. So I went in, and I found the lowest priced hand truck. They had one left. So I snatched that sucker right up, and I'm walking to the front of the store. Well, let me tell you what. I was dragging it behind me, so, you know, I'm do, and then all of a sudden I decided I'm going to turn around and start pushing. Well, started pushing hard. Well, I looked down, sucker's got a flat tire. Well, I'll tell you what, I was madder than a wet hen. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. The last hand truck of this price range, the last time I went in there to look for a hand truck, they had zero.
They didn't have any.
They had one in there for like, well, the more expensive one was like $150 or something like that.
And that was like a rolling cart.
That one there. Yeah,
we already have one of those. We don't need another rolling cart.
Yeah, so I'm going around and I'm looking for an associate. Well, I find an associate and he's like, "Can I help you?" I was like, "Yeah, you got an air pump or something that we can pump this tire up with?" He says, "Well, no, I don't." He said, "Go see the manager." He says, "It's the guy with the camouflage vest." He says, "He probably can get you an air compressor." All right, cool. So I go to the front of the store. And lo and behold, I meet up with said manager, whose name is, that's right, David Peters, as you can see up on the screen. So he and an off-the-clock associate took the time to put a battery in one of the display air pumps and proceeded to try to blow up the tire. Well, the air was coming out of the tire just as fast as they were putting it in. And the manager's like, "Well, man, that's not going to work." I was like, "No, not so much." I said, so I was like, he's like, "Well, we sell tires for those." I'm like, "Okay." He goes, "Well, I'll discount you this." He says, because it was like $60 or something like that. And he's like, "How about I give you this for $50?" I'm like, "All right, well, that's all well and good." He's like, "How about I give you this for $50 and you take it home and deal with it?" And I was like, "Well, that's all well and good, but then I'm still going to end up having to spend more money
on a tire,
on either a tire or a tube." I'm like, "So that's not really
Right.
So we went. He's like, well, let's go see if we've got tires first of all. So we walked clear to back to where I got the thing, and of course it was the last one. And he's looking. Oh yeah, look, the tires are right here. I was like, yeah, but I was like, so where's the $80 ones? He goes, oh yeah, we're all out of those. So the only ones left available were the $100 and something ones. And I said, well, since you guys don't have, you've got the hand truck here that has a flat tire. Oh, hurry up.
No.
Is my story too long?
Well, a little bit, but.
Okay. So anyway, thank you, David Peters, David Peters from Lowe's for hooking me up with a good deal on a hand truck. I greatly appreciate that, bud.
See, he did. He discounted. Long story short, Jason, that's what I was trying to push him. You're going to lose people here. He loves to tell stories.
So welcome to the show, Jason Grass, Jen Grass, Stephanie Smock, Nathan Smock. Thank you guys for joining us.
Welcome.
So, all right. Well,
Didn't mean to make you mad.
do I look mad?
You're quiet.
Well, I was telling a story.
It was a lie. It was
whatever, dude. It is what it is.
Going on for a while.
So what's next?
Our sponsors.
Let's thank them, shall we? Want to we've got to give a shout out to our sponsors because our sponsors are awesome. And without our sponsors, well, we'd still be here, but probably not we wouldn't have the cool giveaway stuff. We want to start off first and foremost by giving a huge shout out to, that's right, Stan Terrell from
area code 207-227-8680 for all your property maintenance, snow plowing, carpentry needs, goods. He also has slots open for snow plowing in Easton, Presque Caribou, I believe Mars Hill and Mapleton, those surrounding areas. So give him a call if you need somebody to come plow your driveway.
That's right. And he's also selling, that's right, baseball caps. As you can see, there's the leather and then the other two materials. The leather baseball caps are $15 a piece, and all the other ones are $10 a piece. So get a hold of Stan Terrell, and he'll hook you up.
From the Boneyard.
The Boneyard. And of course, as always, we've got to give a huge shout out to
me, MD Designs, because I love you.
She does. She does all kinds of stuff. And again, a huge thank you to Peter Anthony at Peter Anthony Productions.
Peter Anthony Productions.
If you have not yet checked out Roseblood, go to YouTube, check out the film. Better yet, why didn't you watch Friday Night Frights the night that I premiered it? Well, I premiered it for my audience. He'd already premiered it prior to that because, well, he's awesome. And as always, a huge thank you to, that's right, Terry McIver from TMI Prints.
Terry McIver, TMI Prints.
Terry is responsible for the Kevin B Entertainment logo. Right there. The Kevin B Entertainment logo that you see here. So, huge shout out to him. And last, but most certainly not least, did I miss anybody? No. Josh Bauer from J. Bauer Art.
This month's sponsor giveaway. Josh Bauer.
For all your graphic design and artistic needs, get a hold of Josh Bauer. You can get a hold of him at jbauerart.com. You can find him at jbauerartshop.com. You can email him at jbauerart@gmail.com. You can find him on facebook.com/jbauerart, and he's also on Instagram at jbauerart. And he is the sponsor for this month's giveaway. Mia, go ahead and tell them, what are they going to get?
2 winners. 2 winners will get each a sticker pack filled with goodies, stickers.
5 stickers per
5
pack.
stickers per pack. So there's 2 winners. So make sure that you like and share our video and the videos this month, and you'll get put in for a drawing. Each month we start over a new month. So make sure you like and share our videos. And if you donate to Kevin B Entertainment, everything we get goes right back into what we do. You will also get your name in for a drawing. And if you're the lucky viewer who guessed this evening's Beats Me, you can also be put in for a drawing.
One more time. So, yeah. And that's all there is to that.
He's brooding.
I'm not smart enough to know the meaning of the word brooding. So, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not that smart, Jason. You know better.
I know brooding in chickens means that they're ready to reproduce. I know that.
You know what? At the risk of losing the PG, fuck that. I'll just drop the F-bomb right there. Fuck
Are
that.
you ready to reproduce?
I would rather slam my junk in a door.
I'd rather get a puppy.
Oh, well, if I had to go the less...
Or another kitten.
You're not having any more pets. I can't even catch a mouse, for the love of God. So...
Haley can, right by with her bare hands, too.
Well, next time she catches it, she'll have to put it in the
I
aquarium.
don't even know. I was so afraid I'd get bit. That's why I didn't even attempt to catch it with my bare hands. I don't even know how she did it. She's a trooper.
Word. All right. Well, I guess we'll go right to the happy birthdays.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I did it differently because I do stuff too.
So, happy birthday to all these people. I'll let you read it this time.
London McDonald, Darcy Brooker, Jennifer Daly Grass, Holly Bauer, Nathan Smock, Matthew Pfeiffer, Darlene Gillette, Kim Larkins, and Earl Severance.
The third.
I forgot the third.
Way to go.
I know.
So, happy birthday to all you fabulous people.
Yes, happy birthday to all of you.
I know that we've got at least two of those people in the audience tonight. So,
happy
birthday. Even a happier birthday to you, because
Jennifer's is today, so very happy birthday.
Yes.
Oh, showing deep unhappiness of thought.
Oh.
Ah.
Okay. Well, welcome to the show, Vicky, my sister. She says happy birthday.
Sure she's real happy for you saying that too, Jason.
She's the big 5-0. Yeah, she's actually, wait, Jason's older than I am too. So, you old farts.
Hello, my sister from another mister.
Yes. Hello, my sister. She's technically my sister from another mister too, but we got the same mom.
True. You guys got more blood. I don't have any blood together.
That's right. That's right.
Blood doesn't mean nothing though sometimes. So
that's okay. So,
anyways.
Well, wow, we're gonna. Oh, so while I'm thinking of it right off the top of my head, let's talk to our audience about. Oh, I don't know.
Are we going to talk about it?
Well, I think we probably should.
We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it.
Here's the thing, and we're going to tell you. And for those, I know he just probably started chuckling, going, "Oh my God, I get that reference."
We're
But-
gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. We'll discuss that.
Hold on. Jason says, yeah, but I look better than you, Kevin. We can agree to disagree, bud. I still love you. It's not my fault you're delusional. My mother told me my whole life I was pretty in two ways. Pretty ugly, pretty up, stay that way.
Yeah, but what has our motto been? Our family motto been?
I don't have to be pretty. I just have to be effective. And I'm very
And
effective.
I'm not saying that you're not pretty. I'm just saying that's what our motto is.
Robert says, I don't see all the comments. I'm sorry, Robert. I don't know.
Robert, when I'm on, I don't see all the comments either, and it freaking pisses me off. I refresh the page. I'll even go on the group page to see if I'm missing anything there, and it almost choked right there. I don't know. I don't understand. Facebook's freaking dumb. That's all I can say.
We say that at least twice during every show.
And we gotta stop because we use their platform. If we hated it,
well, if somebody else would come out with a cooler platform,
can't complain if we're freaking sitting here using it.
well,
I
there's
guess.
nothing.
So,
well, what options do we have?
not much because nobody else wants to move. There's other things out there, but too many people are stuck in the same routine and don't want to change. That nothing happens.
Are you trying to say that? Are you trying to send a message to me or something?
No, I'm not saying.
I think you
No,
talk.
I'm
I think.
not talking to you.
Look, I heard you've been talking some smack, and I want you to know I've been taking taekwondo lessons.
It worked
in the
with
back.
the emu. That's all I can say.
Look, I've been taking taekwondo lessons in the back of the Walmart Supercenter. So unless you want to get hurt, you better stop.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that.
No, but I'm
the
happy.
Fact checkers are just
I'm
opinions.
so happy. So happy that Facebook is getting sued. They deserve that crap. Don't you fact check that, buddy. Fact check that.
Usually, Jason says it looks like I'm alone on my end. That's what it usually looks like when I'm on my end too. Like he'll come off his show and he'll say, geez, I had 15 people watching me. It only showed one to me. Now, and I felt bad the whole time. I was like, you don't have many people watching him, and he ended up having a whole bunch of people watching him.
I'm going to have to look into this because it says some destinations won't get comments. Learn more. I'm not going to learn more while I'm on our show live, but I'm going to look into that and see if maybe there's some. Maybe it's not YouTube. Maybe it's not Facebook.
Maybe it's settings within StreamYard.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll do some investigating and I'll get back to you if there's something I can do to change it.
Okay. We were going to start talking about something.
That's
then
right.
we digressed about, yet again, this platform that we're on that's popular being dumb. But do you want to discuss it? You want to start out or you want me?
Don't be dumb.
Oh, in our what am I?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna sum it up because she cut me off during my story time. I'm gonna cut her off during her story time and just get the point out there. Usually our Wednesday night shows go for an hour and a half ish, give or take. We're gonna try to trim that down to just an hour because 9:30 is a bit late for us to be getting done. Usually we don't get to eat until after the show, which by that time she shouldn't be eating because it messes with her guts and all that. So we're going to be dialing that back. So I think one of the best ways for us to do that is to cut back the amount of times that we talk about our sponsors.
I think just the end of it when we banter the last end of it, we just banter and talk about our sponsors anyways. Unless we have a giveaway. On giveaway nights, that's different because we have to go a little bit longer because it's a giveaway night.
Well, yeah, and I
think in our I'm trying to in our endeavors to try and gather more viewers, we were discussing about shorten it because
usually by 9 o'clock, that seems to be when people start dipping out on us. So we're thinking, all right, after an hour, they've seen and heard enough of us. Except for you hardcore, diehard fans of ours that are here right up until the bitter end. But we'll give you back a half hour of your lives by doing a little shorter show. So just putting that out there.
It's not, you guys really not going to be losing any of our content. Just the last. Really don't think so anyway, because usually I'm doing my top 10 around 9:00 anyways, and then we talk about our spot. No, I take that back. Sometimes we even watch the credits. It's the music at the end.
It's that 70s porn music, and people say, "Are you sure you want to use that?" You're damn right I want to use it.
We've had that for 3 seasons now. There ain't no change in it.
I was gonna say, I really do not see that changing. Maybe, down the road, maybe video wise for the show open, that'll probably change. I mean, we can't stick with the same thing forever, I don't think. But the music, it's pretty much solidified the show. That's what people have come to expect from the show.
Boom chicka wow wow.
Brown chicka brown cow. Boom chicka wah wah.
Boom chicka Frank. Boom chicka wow wow.
Oh my word, you guys are too much. So yeah, we've got 9 people according to this. So welcome everybody.
Another reason, right now people are all about quick videos. I mean, look at Instagram, look at TikTok. Videos, 2 minutes long. I'm not saying that our show should be a minute or too long. We're a variety show. We're not a 2-minute TikTok video, but
I know we could cut the show down to 2 minutes. Hey, how's it going? And have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Bye.
We have been talking about putting our content out there on like the Look What I Can Do, the top 10.
I won't do the beats me though.
That's
no. That's like 4 minutes.
Putting those videos out on YouTube's page, or the Kevin B Entertainment YouTube's page, as well as a TikTok videos to get KBE more attention.
Yeah, I mean, last week we had 2 brand new viewers that had never seen Kevin B Entertainment before. And I think they stuck around pretty much for the whole show. They're our friends up in Canada.
Yeah.
Not Aaron and Lee, but the people from Let's All Be Llamas.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I blew right over. Didn't even say anything about it. I'll wait until the second round.
You didn't even talk about. We're not doing a second round of sponsors or anything, so you're gonna have.
Oh, are we dialing that back tonight? I thought that started next week. Okay. Well, then screw it. I guess
I don't know where he is when we have half the conversations that we have, and he talks about me. I don't know where he's at. I just don't know. Hello.
So, all right. So instead of running the commercial, I'll just say this Friday night for Friday Night Frights, I will be watching Halloween Night, a Halloween fan film.
Now Mia is brooding.
So we'll be talking about that film.
I know what you mean, Jason. All right.
And there will be no guests. So, moving on. Let's see. We did the birthdays. Now we're going to do, if I can find it. Okay. So, here's this week's Pet of the Week.
You didn't share your video.
No, I said I wasn't going to.
What?
Where were
Share
you?
your video.
Where were you during They've already seen the commercial. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but there might be people watch that haven't seen it before.
Trust me, there's nobody new watching. So, here's this week's Pet of the Week.
Aww.
Aw, who's Pooch is Paco?
You don't know who Pooch is, Paco?
I don't know anybody with a dog named Paco.
Yes, you do. That's Frank's puppy. That's what the Frank's one of Frank's new doggies.
I didn't know he had one.
Yes.
Wow, he's cute.
He was supposed to send me a picture, but I had to go
Oh.
steal it off his Facebook.
Way to go, Frank.
But yes, that's Frank and Kathy's baby Paco. Adorable.
Yes, very cute. He's a cutie papoopy puppy. Papoopy.
Papucci.
All right. Hey, guess what? It's your turn.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh, boys. All right.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. As you expect every week, she's got some weird stuff for you.
Sometimes.
So here is.
That's weird.
Now.
Now.
Weird fact numero 1. Did you know that a female ferret can actually die if they do not mate in the first year?
I did not know that.
Ferrets look similar to each other, and there is not much difference in physical appearance, but the reproductive organs. Both female and male ferrets have heat in the body, and females can die of not mating because of the reproductive system. Female ferrets have various heat cycles, whether they mate or not each other. They remain in heat in mating season. The immune system of the ferret's body drastically affected because of increasing estrogen, which also results in producing white blood cells. This process can cause several infections to the female ferret. So you should spay her because its body heat can kill your pet. Unless if you want ferret babies, then there would be no issue if you have a pair of them, but you must get them fixed.
Yes.
I had a friend that had ferrets as pets, and she said they were de-stunk, and they still carry an odor.
They still have
Like
an odor, but they're not. It's not like they're skunks.
No.
Skunks are. Phew.
Yeah, definitely not like skunks. No. Aw. Shit went sideways this week, so I so appreciate that, Mia. Oh, no problem. That was a good picture I found too. I like that black. I didn't change nothing about it either. That was black and white.
We got you, man.
We got your back, man. And if anybody has any pet pictures, please send them to us. All right. Weird fact number 2. Did you know that ketchup was sold in the 1830s as medicine? It was. In today's world, using ketchup to medicate yourself sounds ridiculous. This wasn't the case in the 1830s when tomato ketchup took America's healthcare industry by storm. Previously, ketchup had been made from mushrooms or fish, and tomatoes were considered poisonous. That was until 1834 when Dr. John Cook Bennett added tomatoes to ketchup and seemingly transformed the condiment into the hottest drug of the 1800s. Bennett claimed that he had done research on the tomato and found that it was capable of curing several ailments, including diarrhea, cholera, jaundice, indigestion, and rheumatism. Bennett encouraged people to cook down tomatoes into a sauce to benefit from the fruit's healing properties. His research was widely publicized across all major American newspapers.
That, I don't care who you are.
You guys learn something new every Wednesday night.
But say what you want, but I say.
That's weird.
And so does Haley.
I had no idea that tomatoes were once medicine. I mean, vegetables. There's so many vegetables out there that have healing properties that we have not been, I mean, now we do, but for so long it wasn't publicized, and the education, the proper outlets to find what these plants are and these vegetables are and what they do.
Right.
Our ancestors knew. Speaking of Haley, there she is. Yes, tomatoes are a fruit. It said vegetable, didn't it, in there?
Yeah, but how?
Tomato.
Potato, 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 potato,
Potato.
potato,
Potato.
as Tony would say.
Anyways, yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so
Splorgo Borgobo.
right. Okay.
I hope that ain't copyright. If that's the case, there'll be a lot of people in trouble.
I don't care if it is or not. They can
Right?
Bite me.
It's that time.
Anything that carries seeds are fruit, botanically speaking.
Yes.
Well, here, let's put that information up on the screen because
I think it's anything that grows on the vine too, or I think.
Frank says, cooking down tomatoes into a sauce. What a concept. No wonder us Italians live so freaking long.
Oh, and another little tidbit. If you are like me and can no longer handle the acidity in tomato sauce, I'm actually not supposed to eat any tomato products, I've heard, if I have what I think I do. But I added too much this last time I made it.
A bit.
But if you add a couple little teaspoons of baking soda, you can actually, it has almost like it reacts with the acid in the tomato. It's almost like a vinegar, and you can see it bubbling up in the sauce, and it's helped me I can actually eat spaghetti and chop suey again and stuff by doing that. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I learned that. I used to add a little bit of sugar into it, but that wasn't enough.
It definitely does dial back the acidity.
But I added way too much last time.
And
it affected the taste of the sauce. I added probably a quarter cup of baking soda.
I didn't want to say anything, but
well, you don't have to. I'm my worst critic, so
I can tell
I've
when
already
the food just sits there in the
if
fridge.
you're gonna say something negative about my cooking, I've already told myself it 3 times. I guarantee it.
Well, see, I don't usually say anything because
in my brain when I
cook it yourself.
When I cook a meal or something like that, I'm like Gordon Ramsay in my head about the food, stuff I could have done wrong or
Jason says if you make the pH of tomatoes go closer to a pH of 7, you have to pressure can them instead of being able to water bath
them. Yeah. Because of the acidity in the
tomatoes.
Yeah, and the tomatoes. Anything that doesn't have acidity, I think you have to pressure can. I think vegetables, and I think some soup, like broths and soups, and fruits, you can water bath, but stuff like other stuff you have to. Anyways, I'm part of a bunch of canon groups.
I don't have a clue.
I don't even know what canon scares the shit out of me, and I would rather
What is it, botulism you can get if you screw it up?
Yeah, but that's not what scares me. It's the actual canning process that scares me. I'd rather freeze stuff. But anyways, I digress. All right. This is I love it. Is this still Raul? Is this you this time?
No, that's Raul.
It's Raul.
The Great Renzoni.
I love this magic time. It sucks that we're getting down there.
Yeah,
and he's only got a few in his sleeves to do that he hasn't done already. So
actually, this week here, you might be You might say, "Hey, we've seen this before, but with a different magician." So anyway, here is this week's illusion of the week.
Sorry. I forgot that I was here. Well, with that in mind, we need to talk about money. And before we proceed with some demonstrations, I need to perform a test on you, ladies and gentlemen. So bear up with me, okay? For that, I'm going to introduce you with some elements of science, okay? So we have two simple coins. Bear up with that, think of that. There is this coin that you guys well know is what is called Kennedy dollar, which is not a dollar. It's like any president is cheating. You know? So the thing is, okay, it's half a dollar. It has John F. Kennedy on the front and the symbol of the United States, the bald eagle on the back. So you guys know this one very well. The other one is a English penny, which has Queen Victoria when she was 21 years old on the front and the symbol of victory on the back. For the purpose of this test, don't worry about that thing. Just simple remember that there are two coins. One is made out of copper and the other one is made out of, they say silver, but it's, okay, so let's say silver. So copper and silver, two of them. Silver and copper, okay? So for the test, I'm going to remove the one made out of silver and I'm going to put it in my pocket and there's nothing absolutely here and there's nothing, no, here there is something. Okay, so my question, ladies and gentlemen, is how many coins do I have on my hands? 3. Somebody says 3. Sir, excuse me, but I think that you're in another show completely. But okay, vast majority of you are going to say that 1. But I have to remember that this is the 2-coin test. Don't worry, the first one was a little faster, so that's why it catch you out of position. The second one will go like this. We have the one made out of copper, and it goes into my pocket, and there's absolutely nothing here, okay? So now the question one more time is how many coins do I have in my hand? And you will say 4. No, it's 2, because remember, that's the way that we started, okay? Now, if you have a doubt and you start thinking, is that a real coin or anything like that? Well, you have to analyze this coin, and you can bite it, you can listen to it. Now we're gonna remove the coin made out of silver, and we're gonna put it one more time in my pocket. I have to ask you to be careful because I'm Italian, if you're gonna put it in my pocket, you know. But anyhow, here's my hand, you see that there's absolutely nothing. So how many coins do we have? Yes, we still have 2 coins, okay? So now I'm gonna put those 2 coins in my hand, and I'm going to remove the one made out of copper. The one made out of copper, and I'm gonna put it here in my pocket one more time, and nothing here. How many coins do I have? Yeah, absolutely nothing, because it was just a figment of your imagination. But with this, conclude the test. You pass, you can proceed. Keep on checking the magic. Thank you so much.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Great Renzoni. And I know that I have performed that same illusion on our show before, but it just sounds so much better when he does
You
it.
do realize how long ago it was that you did your magic tricks, right?
Well, I know it was a while ago.
You do realize that, well, the majority of the people that are watching right now weren't even watching us during that time. There is a few people that's probably watching us that did see those tricks, but
I'm kind of curious because we don't really get a whole lot of feedback from our audience. How do you enjoy the illusion of the week with the Great Renzoni? I got to remember there's a delay, so I'll wait for the answers.
Well, we had people that were asking for the magic to come back, so
Mm-hmm.
you know, you know.
So yeah, do you guys like the illusion of the week? Is that a segment that you'd like to keep, like to get rid of? We're trying to get some feedback from our audience because, you know, I think we've topped out at maybe 15 people watching at one time. So we're just trying to get a feel for what it is that,
You guys want to see?
yeah. I am fat, so I prefer food.
He wants the cooking show to come back.
Oh, okay. Well,
And keep it.
all right. So Sir Doom says, keep it. Well, I've got to be able to get the Great Renzoni back in the studio because I'm running out of recorded content.
I think you could do a few yourself. You lack the self-esteem, I guess. Yeah.
Well, he's got more magic tricks than I do.
I think you could figure out a few more too if you really wanted
Although
to.
I do gotta say, I did find a new one that I tried on you a couple days
That
ago.
was pretty
That was
cool,
pretty neat.
yeah. And I thought I figured it out.
Not
And
so
I'm
much.
not now. Normally with magic, there's some people, there's different reactions as far as magic. There's one that like loudly announce how it's done.
Welcome,
They
Autumn.
think they know how it's done in a ways, and they sometimes they ruin it for the rest of the people.
I've had people do that to me while I was performing an illusion, and case in point, see, where I work, I have to be careful what I say to people because people are sensitive, and anything can be taken. But I was performing an illusion for some students out in the hallway one day, and another student come up and says, "Oh, I know how this is done."
Mm.
And I looked over at said student and I said, "Well, that's great. If you could keep that to yourself, I'd appreciate that because the rest of these people don't know what I'm doing." And this person was going to reveal, and I said, "I will have some very unpleasant words for you if you continue to say anything." So they did end up shutting up.
Then there's other people that just get so mad at the magic because I don't know if they're afraid of magic. I don't know if somebody that did magic hurt them when they were a child or what, but
and then you've got some people that for their religious beliefs think that, oh man, illusions and magic, that's evil. That's the
right.
No, it's not.
I don't want to figure it out. He shows me them. Sometimes I can figure it out, but I'm not one of those people that say, "Oh, I know how it's done." No.
You can, and I don't care. Like I said, I've said this thousands of times. That's great. I don't care. If I'm performing a magic trick for somebody and you come up and say, "I know how that's done," that's fine. That's great. I'm glad that you know how it's done. All I ask is that you be respectful enough to not tell people how it's done while
ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, don't ruin it for everybody else.
Freaking party pooper.
As the Great Renzoni says, the only real magic is love. And that's not a cliche. It's not a statement. It's true. Love is magical.
Yeah.
Illusions are trickery. They're fun. They're supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be entertaining. It's not supposed to be taken seriously. Little kids, they take it seriously, but
they love it.
Yeah, they don't sit there and say, "Oh, well, I want it. I have to know how you do it."
Yeah, but little kids still have an imagination too.
Exactly.
Growing up as an adult, and it's sad too that a lot of adults lose. And I'm not saying everybody, because I still have my imagination. A little bit of it anyway. It's not as much, not of a 2-year-old, like a 4-year-old's imagination, but I don't sit there in my crayons and helmet coloring book and stuff. But
Not that there's anything wrong
Not
with
that there's
having
anything wrong with
crayons and
that.
helmets.
and I got some new color pages today. I'm very happy about that. Anyways, where was I going with that? But I mean,
No
as
idea.
adults, you grow up and you lose your imagination, and it's sad. And there's ones that just, I don't know, like I said, they're afraid of it or something. I don't know why the hell they're afraid of it, but magic can't hurt you.
Well, I suppose it could if if it's something that,
Well, it can actually, wasn't it Houdini? Did Houdini die doing a trick?
yeah, I think he died in a tank of water
Yeah.
or something.
So I
like
mean,
that.
it can hurt you if you don't do it right, but that's a bit extreme.
Right. Okay, so it's now time.
The time for beats me already?
No,
No.
it's time for look what I can do.
Oh, look what I can do. Duh.
So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado,
This one here is not our typical science experiment. Look what I can do. But I have a feeling you will enjoy it.
and if you don't, well, then rewind the show after the fact and
It's
watch it again.
still
Maybe you'll like
cool.
it. I thought it was kind of neat.
And I
So-
just got to add that I didn't add it in the video, but this was inspired by a video that Haley saw on TikTok.
TikTok,
So,
TikTok. Don't watch the clock. TikTok.
Mm.
So, check this out.
Look what I can do.
that was quick and to the point. I think it was the quickest one. I didn't realize it was going to be that quick.
Yeah.
I should have put more footage in there.
And ladies and gentlemen, that was our segment called
Look what I can do.
She did an awesome job with
did.
those
That was-
mushrooms. Who would have thought?
was very
though,
cool.
I mean, I think it was like a whole package of glue sticks that she used but every bit of that, besides the paint, obviously, is just glue sticks that she made mushrooms out of.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. I forgot my paper for
For
the
what?
the hints for the beats me.
Oh, oops. No hints for you.
No, you give me a minute.
No hints.
You give me just a minute and I'll think of something.
No hints for you.
Hold on, I gotta stand up. Because I had it written down on pieces of paper. Look at that. Got my little notes right
What
here.
else you got in that pocket?
I'll never tell. That's my secret. Okay. Haha.
Look at the camera with your picture, even the yellow.
What?
You can't see it.
Oh, ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Ooh. He's a really flake. He's a real snowflake.
That was not very nice. And that's what she said. Okay.
He's real flaky.
So, this week's song comes from a band that's alternative rock.
Hey, Gene. I don't know if we said hi to you yet. But
Nope, not yet.
hello.
Welcome to the show. So this band was formed in 1984, and the song that I'm playing was released in 1989. It's alternative rock, and that's all you get.
Okay.
Yes, Jason, I know.
Bigger paper. What?
I need a bigger piece of paper for my mug.
Oh.
There ain't enough paper to hide this beauty. So
No,
without-
you'd shine around it. You.
I know the top of my head. Wah! I'm surprised I don't have. It doesn't look like I have a halo. All right, so here is. Oh, hold on. Frank says, and this is supposed to be my specialty.
We'll see.
Oh well, we'll see.
We'll see.
Again, these are the hints. This is all you get because I'm gonna stump you suckers yet. This is the band is an alternative rock band that formed in 1984, and this song was released in 1989.
I still think you gave him too much.
That's all you get. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen.
I think you stumped him on this one, babe.
Yeah, well, I hope so because I've been trying to for the last 2 months.
Yeah.
So Jason, Love Shack is incorrect. So
No.
we will give you guys until after Mia's top 10 before we wrap the show. If nobody has guessed it
This will be
correctly,
the first one time that no one has guessed one.
and I know that I usually give more hints. I know they're Googling it. Oh, well, if it's so and so from what was it last week for Volbeat?
Oh, it was a
Danish.
Danish.
Oh,
well,
Danish
'cause
bands,
There's
and then
not that many Danish bands.
so this one here, I want to stump them. So we'll see who does not or does guess it. So with that being said, we have got. Oh, one thing that we haven't done,
Hmm.
we haven't told people how they could sponsor us and or support us.
No,
But I think by now they know.
they should. Oh, we got some comments. Let's go
Oh,
back.
well, hold on now. All right, let's see.
No
Jason says no
Google here.
Google here. Okay, well, I'll take your word for it because you've never given me a reason to not trust your word. So
Right.
somebody out there is Googling something, though. So, all right, it's now time for good stuff.
My top 10.
See, you did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Mia's top 10. Since it's so close to Christmas, it's hard to believe Christmas is like a week and a half away. It's freaking crazy. But tonight's top 10, I decided to do top 10 Christmas tree puns.
oh boy.
So fun.
So before you start, no, Gene, that is incorrect.
Oh, tin roof rusted. Oh, when that pause. Yeah,
No.
I see
No,
where.
I can see, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I can see where you'd think that. No, that's not it.
All right.
Frank said he didn't even get to hear it in full tonight.
Trying to help a kitty get back to its owners. Oh,
Aw.
I don't blame you there. All right. Top
right.
10 Christmas tree puns. Number 10, we ought to spruce things up a bit. Number 9, can I get a what? You're like, what? WATT. What? Number, like watt, like kilowatt, like
like electricity.
electricity.
Oh,
Because it's Christmas tree and there's lights, Kevin. Are you feeling okay tonight?
I'll be all right.
You're not with it tonight.
Okay, let's go.
What? All right. Number 8. On your mark, get set, go. Number 7. For sure. Fir tree.
Fir tree.
Okay. Number 6. It's time to branch out. Ba-dum-boom. Number 5. These ornaments look tremendous. Number 4. I'll never forget my first Christmas tree.
Forget.
Number 3. Birch, please.
Birch, please.
Number 2. This tree is lit.
Word.
And number 1. Top 10 Christmas tree puns. Ornamentary, my dear Watson. But
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was none other than
Mia's Top 10.
now with our new editing, or not editing, but our shortening of the show. It is now 9 p.m. and we are done.
We are done.
Hold on now.
Oh, that's Jen. I think that's Jen.
By the way, I love my birthdays now since I had cancer 13 and a half years ago. I am proud to be 50.
Yes.
And I'm very glad that you are
congrats to-
still with us, Jen.
Yes,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Thank you for sticking around.
Absolutely. There's so many things that people take for granted sometimes. And, people, I know life can get poopy. I get it. But things in life are just temporary. Not, the bad and the good. They're all just temporary. And I enjoy the good when they come, and I press through the bad when they come also. Things are just temporary. So
Yep.
every day is a blessing.
Absolutely. So I'll throw this out there real quick. If you or somebody you know has a business and would like to sponsor Kevin B Entertainment, you can do that by giving me a call at area code 207-762-1478. I'll tell you what you can do to be a sponsor. If you would just like to donate to Kevin B Entertainment, you can do that by going to paypal.me/Kevin B Entertainment. Do not use the friends and family because they frown upon that. So, I don't know. I don't know, Frank.
We don't know.
I didn't even hear it. Hold on. Get off of there. For whatever reason, Frank, it did not go off. So, actually, I didn't even get a notification.
It's slow this evening.
What the heck? That's
Ooh,
weird.
5 viewers on Twitch. Wow,
Ooh-wee.
cool. The night we decide to end things early.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, we had 13 viewers there at one moment.
Well, thank
so.
you all for joining us. Now we're at the
Yes.
end.
We are.
So-
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, call that time.
I don't understand. That was weird. I don't understand. And usually I have my phone in my pocket. I don't know why
Our
it was.
internet has been off and on
It's
all
not.
day.
It's just my phone. My phone's stupid.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you, Frank, for
Yes,
your
thank you all
donation.
very much. Seems weird that we're
It does, but
ending it early, but we'll see.
she told me that if we went past 9 too much, that she was going to kick me down the stairs again. So
I did not. I
You did too.
discussed
Liar!
it with you.
lies. It's all
We
lies.
discuss things before we just do it on our show.
Actually,
It's a
her
team.
her idea of
effort.
discussing is just telling me what's happening.
No,
And I-
we
okay.
were sitting around the dinner table and I brought it up and you said, well, we'll try it. All righty then. That was set. Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
Well, thank you 45 minutes ago then.
Damn.
All right. So let's see.
We love you too, Frank. and
Yes.
Thank you very much.
And I do hope to see you on Friday. I need somebody to talk to me about this film called Halloween Night because I don't have anybody from the film. They're not available. So record that for me. I want to see that. Oh, must be the part throwing me down the stairs.
No, no, I
all
need
right.
him too much. He helps me too much. Y'all got to remember that I'm disabled. I need him.
All right. So now we're going on 9:05.
Yes.
So shut up so I can roll the credits. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much
no
for
one
joining us.
guest beats me.
Oh, see, I was trying to stick with the thing. The answer to this week's Beats Me is actually the tragically hip New Orleans is sinking.
New Orleans is sinking.
And I don't want to swim. So there you go. And yeah, so with that being said, we're done.
Jason just commented as we were answering. We just answered that because we almost forgot to tell you guys,
I
but
forgot there's a delay.
it
too.
was tragically hip. What was the song?
New Orleans is sinking.
There you go.
And Frank says, I never would have gotten that.
There, you stumped him. See, never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Bye from Jenny. Bye, Jenny.
Bye, Jenny.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
And happy birthday, Nate.
Don't forget Friday night frights. Friday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Kevin B Entertainment. The film will be Halloween night, and I've got no guests, so it'll be just me and the audience. Waka 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 about the film. And then obviously, don't forget to join us right here Wednesday night. It's the week before. It's 4 days before Christmas. So
4 days before Christmas.
I am not either. So, all right. Don't forget to join us. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friends' family, tell your family's friends. Come join us and hang out and have some laughs.
Thank you all.
Until then, see you.
See ya.